Tracie Miles is a popular and dynamic speaker and author requested by women's groups across the country and internationally. She is a member of the speaker team for the nationally known Proverbs 31 Ministries, which is a powerful ministry for women whose purpose is to bring God's peace, perspective, and purpose to today's busy woman.
Faith is a spiritual force that compels us to act on God's behalf, that allows Him to use us no matter whether we like what He calls us to do or not.
You can come to church every single Sunday of the year, and still be completely disconnected from God. It's a matter of the heart. And every day I convinced myself more and more that I was so unforgivable.
Tracie is known for her Southern style and her genuine ability to connect with her audiences by being real through the sharing of her own personal experiences with God.
I was too ashamed and scared to let anybody know that I had made this mistake. I didn't seek God's guidance. I didn't pray. I didn't search His Word for answers. Instead, I searched the phone book. And I found some numbers and I called them, and I talked to a lady who said, "Tracie, there's nothing for you to worry about because we can take care of that problem for you." And I believed those lies. And I fell for those lies. And I allowed Satan to use the words of that woman to convince me that she could take care of that problem. What if every one of us decided, tonight, Lord, I am making the decision to let you use me. I am going to break down these barriers, and I am in your will wherever you lead. What if we did that? How do we do that? How do we begin to say, yes, Lord, when everything in our spirit is saying, no, Lord? When you're asking for plan B because you think you heard plan A and you don't like plan A.
Let's take just a minute to talk about what faith is and what faith isn't. Because if we don't understand what faith is, we will not be able to live out a life that portrays that faith. First off, faith is not a religion. Faith is not just coming to church on Sundays and Wednesdays. Faith is not traditions and doctrines and regulations and how we carry about our services. Faith is not just agreeing with your mind. Faith is not just saying, I believe in God. I believe that He's there, because even the devil believes that.
I know I have found myself not paying attention maybe to what God was doing in a situation, not worshiping Him or seeking His guidance or direction in a situation. But then when it's all over, I can say, wow, look what God did.
The hope that comes from the love that God provides and gives us, which we do not deserve. We only receive it out of grace, His unmerited favor. That is why He loves us so much, and He gives us hope. But God is always holding the other end of that rope, and He is there to help pull us through everything that we may be dealing with.
She inspires and encourages women to seek a closer walk with Christ and live a life filled with the joy that only God can bring.
The best thing to do is remember that Jesus understands, that you can talk to Him, that He has compassion, He loves you, He does care what you're going through, He does understand your feelings, He does want you to find that joy, and He does want you to recognize Him as the Son of God, because only then can we truly worship Him.
And He provides the hope through the love that He offers.